And here's your tax fact. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, quitting your job. If you started making money on the side of your main job and you just can't keep up with your own stuff because you got to go to work, then let's talk about how you can quit your job and go full-time for yourself. Sound good? One of the first things you want to do is start to figure out your monthly budget. On a piece of paper or on an Excel spreadsheet, figure out how much you need to make. I usually create two main categories, bills and living expenses. Bills are fixed costs that are likely to remain the same amount month over month with very little change, like rent, mortgage, utilities, cable, internet, phone, auto insurance, and loan payments, things like that. Living expenses are a bit harder to track because they're generally variable, and the money that we spend is randomly out of our pocket during the week for things like food, transportation, entertainment, upkeep, household expenses, clothing, and some one-time charges like a down payment on a car or a vacation, holiday gifts, birthday presents. So there's a couple things there that you're going to want to keep track of. Might I suggest that you keep the receipts for everything for a month and try to track those expenses and write them down on a calendar or on your spreadsheet. Or you can use a debit card for everything so that you can look at your bank statements and figure out where you spent the money. Once you figure out how much you need for the month, divide that amount by 1.35. This is suggesting that you'll pay 35% in all taxes. This calculation will give you the gross amount of income you need to make to cover your monthly bills and living expenses and the taxes due. There's nothing worse than spending the money you think is yours and then have to give it to the taxing agency when you don't have it. The gross amount should be equal to your profits from your business. That's after your business expenses are taken into account. Now that you know how much you need monthly while you're still working, try to save as much money as you can for an emergency fund to cover at least 6 months of living. Or you could do less, some do more, do what's comfortable. So there you have it, a way to calculate your way to freeing yourself from your job. I'm April, and this has been your Friendly Tax Fact, brought to you by Ambrozy Accounting.